Hey there, Aries. So just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the Gilded Tarot deck. We're going to be doing your guys' career and finances. I mean, your love using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Then your guys' career and finances using the Mystical Moments. And then we're going to also add another addition, which is your guys' health using the Mystical Medleys. And then we're going to end off your guys' reading with the what was it called? The Rebel deck, I think is what it's called. Anyways, you guys will see what it is. So, in general, what is something that Aries in general need to know? We got strength reversed. Immediately, what I'm getting is some of you guys could be going through this period of like feeling insecure about yourself, or you guys don't have that like self-esteem that you guys used to have, or that self-confidence. Look at that death. I don't feel like that this is gonna be happening for so long. I feel like eventually you guys are gonna come out of that period. I feel like the reason, like, if that makes any sense, I feel like that the reason why you guys may be feeling that way is because it's just part of your guys' now like natural transformation. Where it's like, you know how like by the end of like every transformation, sometimes we feel that like kind of weird shift or that weird pull. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the reason why it you guys may be feeling that way, and the reason that being is because you guys are feeling the effects of the end of your guys' transformation, if that makes any sense, right? So that is kind of what I'm getting here, and it's just letting you guys know that there's gonna be like a new renewal coming in into your guys' life, a new pure and more magical renewal, especially with that unicorn here. It's like it's gonna be something that you guys like never thought or dreamed of being possible. So, like for example, if you guys were always feeling like, especially with the strength in reverse, if you guys were always feeling like insecure about yourself, or you guys were never good enough, or whatever, right? Or you guys just didn't have that kind of self confidence. I feel like after this major transformational period, it's like you guys are gonna shift to like where you guys will start believing in miracles. You guys will start believing in the possibilities, or like that there is, like um that miracles do happen and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like things are just gonna go much more easier. They're gonna go much more smoother for you, less obstacles and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. You guys are gonna start also feeling much more better about yourself, more self confidence, more um secure within yourself. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you just guys are just going through the end of this major transformation, and that's why you guys are feeling these effects. Is kind of what I'm saying. Especially if you guys have been noticing like you guys been feeling moody or out of place for no apparent reason. That is basically your guys' sign to let you know that the universe is preparing you guys for the end of your guys' cycle, for a new cycle to begin. We also got the chariot here, so some of you guys, I'm mostly getting there to be some sort of like a new vehicle or something like that. So it's like some of you guys could be buying like a new car, new vehicle, something regarding to transportation. If that is not the case, I am seeing some sort of travel, so some of you guys could be potentially thinking about traveling somewhere, especially if it's somewhere far away. Shoot, man. Queen of Swords. Some of you guys could be traveling abroad in regarding to studies. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, but I'm getting some of you guys could possibly be traveling for studies because my Queen of Swords card is a representation of like not only teaching, but it's like also you guys like possibly like studying or learning things online. It could be as simple as like maybe you guys are considering on about taking like online classes, but it could also represent like you guys possibly actually traveling somewhere to go to like a new school or whatever or something like that is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see here. What about some of you guys might be feeling like you guys have also been at a standstill as of lately. Like things haven't been progressing. Like for some of you guys, like I don't know why, but I'm getting like this sense of feeling that some of you guys may feel bored at where you guys are at, or like you guys feel like you guys are stuck in where you guys are at, like things are not progressing or moving forward. Right here, it's letting you guys know with the Eight of Wands and Eight of Cups, like things are gonna start progressing more forward. I just feel like that in order for you guys to like make your process much more easier and for things to come in more easier, I feel like it all starts with you. Some of you guys could be holding on to something that you guys feel is of sentimental value, that is like, even though technically it's not. So for some of you guys could be like still stuck on like a relationship, right? Stuck on a person, or you guys are still stuck on a job, or even as simple as an idea, right? And I feel like that whatever that particular thing is that you guys are still stuck on, it's preventing you guys from moving forward. So it's like letting you guys know that, you know, wherever you guys are at right now, it might be good, but it's like there's also something much more better out there for you guys. Like, for example, if let's just say, like I said, as an example, if you guys are in a relationship, right? Some of you guys might be like, yeah, this person's good and things like that, but it's like, you guys have this sort of sense of feeling that there's something much more than that, that you guys deserve something much more. And it's like some of you guys don't even realize it, but it's like this deep sense of knowing that you guys feel like that there's something way better out there for you guys. And the reason why you guys have been feeling this like nagging intuitive feeling is because technically it is your guys' confirmation letting you guys know that there really is something out there that is waiting on the other side for you guys, right? Let's get an idea of what exactly this thing could be. I'm mostly getting could be a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. Five of Pentacles, it could be a job though. Some of you guys, it could be a job that you guys thought that, you know, you've had a lot of passion towards, but then you ended up finding out that, like, it didn't bring you the results that you guys were looking for. It could also be a relationship, like I said, because of the Five of Pentacles does represent isolation. So, like, maybe some of you guys, I feel like it just depends on your guys' situation. Some of you guys, it could be referring to your guys' relationships. And when I say relationships, I don't specifically mean, like, romantic relationships. It could also be like platonic relationships or family relationships, right? Some of you guys, it could be as simple as also just a job, just whatever you guys feel like fits into that category. Whatever this thing is, it's something that you guys like thought really highly of. It's something that you guys felt a lot of burst of passion for, whatever it is. Some of you guys could have, like, example, just went into this relationship or went into this job like at the moment because you guys felt like that it sounded so good or seemed too good to be true and things like that. And for that reason is why you guys went in. But it's like the more that you guys were in that whatever this situation is, you guys came to realize how alone, how isolated you guys felt, like how self-deprived you guys were. Some of you guys could have been self-deprived of the love or the comfort that you guys have been wanting. Some of you guys, it could literally be like you guys are self-deprived of the finances and the resources that you guys feel like you guys need. And it's like that is basically your guys' sign from the universe trying to let you know, like, hey, there's something much more better out there for you. And yes, it might seem scary with the moon here, especially since it's unexpected. And with these mountains, right, there's going to be many challenges. But in order for you to see what's going to happen, right? You have to get through these mountains, and the higher you climb, the more easier it is for you to see and get a better view of what's to come into the future, right? So really, you can't exactly know or tell for sure unless if you guys dip your toes in the water a little bit, right? As confusing and as weird as it sounds, right? But I'll give you a hint. Over here on the other side of these mountains, you probably can't see it, but there's like a bright light shining. It's where the sun is starting to come up, right, into the surface, and the sun basically represents a renewal, sense of hope and happiness. So what it doesn't matter exactly if you guys feel like that this is all confusing, that it probably doesn't make any sense, or yes, there's going to be challenges ahead, but it's letting you guys know that whatever these challenges you guys might be going through, or how, no matter how difficult the path may seem or scary as it is, it's for your own benefit and good because it's going to provide you happiness. And even so, I don't feel like you guys are alone because over here we see like a guiding light, and I don't know why, but I've been like really drawn to this light. So it's like you guys are going to be guided by the universe some way or somehow, whether that's like through synchronicities or from other people or whatever, right? You know, the universe works in mysterious ways, but it's like the universe is going to give you some sort of guidance. You just have to like look at it closely, you know what I'm saying? And see the synchronicities and the messages that are out there, because it is out there and it's trying to let you guys know to move on forward. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of what I'm getting here. All right. So let's now go on to your guys' love. Going into your guys' love life. I'm gonna pick that up a little bit later. Alright, so regarding to actually let me pick this up right now. Sorry about that. The delay. This is actually not a good area for me to put my cards in. Alright. Almost done. Just a little bit more. I need to get myself another, like, actual table. Because I don't really have that much space. Whoa. I was about to... Man, these cards are so slippery. I always have trouble and difficulties with the Mystical Moments cards. I don't know why. Alright, so anyways, back on track. So your guys' love life. What is something that Aries need to know in regarding to their love life? I'm not going to be too specific. It's just whatever type of messages I channel, it is going to be what it is, right? We got the Eight of Swords. So some of you guys... What is this what is up with this self-sabotaging energy? Hold on. Six of Cups. Huh. Let me check this just in case. Let me see. Okay, so it wants to say as a Six of Cups. Okay. So what about the Six of Cups? Let me put it here just a second. So clarifying the Six of Cups, we have the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and then the Two of Cups. You guys are self-sabotaging something really amazing. And a lot of you guys don't even realize it. Now here's the issue. What I'm trying to figure out here is why are you guys acting this way? Like, why are you guys deliberately sabotaging this potential connection that you guys have? Look at that. We have the King of Swords here. We have the Ace of Wands. And the Two of Cups. You guys have something potential coming in for both of you guys. But I feel like somebody here is not willing to open up. That is the issue. Let me see. I'm gonna go and dig in deeper as to why that is. This is too much. Hold on. He doesn't want to come out. I wonder why. Look at that, Four of Cups. It's like you guys know for a fact you guys want this. And even if you don't realize it, this person wants you too. I feel like it's not just your energy. I feel like it's both energies. It's like you guys both are mirroring each other. With the Six of Cups, it's like you guys are like... I know this isn't exactly what it means, but like with the Six of Cups, it kind of like to me it represents like back and forth energy, and it's like you guys are kind of mirroring each other. As weird as it sounds, but that's like the message that I'm getting here. It's like you guys are both mirroring each other. It's like if you are feeling like you guys are not good enough in this relationship or that it's not going to work, it's like this other individual is also feeling the exact same way. And I feel like it could be because you guys have some sort of past life connection, or you guys might be some sort of like twin flames or something like that. I don't really like to put in labels, but I will say you guys definitely have like some sort of like soul ties or connection with one another, right? But it's like none of you guys both want to open up and like express each other how much you guys feel for one another. Wonder why that is. The World card. Some of you guys, it could have to do with like different backgrounds, different cultures, different races. Some of you guys, whatever type of connection you guys do have, could also be considered taboo or not considered like normal or something like that. That could be the case on the reason why you guys are probably holding back. Some of you guys, it could be like physical distance, but I don't get that to be the case. I feel like it's mostly some of you guys have like two different backgrounds. But the thing about the Two of Cups here is that even though these two people are completely different, it does not mean that they're not meant for each other, because at the very end of the day, they're still sharing their cup of love, and that's all that really matters. So I feel like what you guys need to realize is that some of you guys need to get out of that mindset or that head that like, oh, that I'm probably not good enough for this person, or it's not going to work anyways because in the past this and that happened. But what you guys don't realize here is the universe is literally granting you guys this amazing opportunity that could literally fulfill your guys' life, but you guys are choosing to deliberately not take it and lose out on this great amazing connection and passion, all because of your guys' all because of a kind of like a because of your guys' ego and self-centeredness, you know what I'm saying? And even though that's not even though the King of Swords does not represent ego, he kind of is being a little bit egotistical by being way too self-centered and caring only about practically himself, right? So that is kind of like what I'm getting here. I feel like some of you guys, like, somebody has this kind of fear to break down their barriers and their walls and to share their emotions. It's like you guys are both wondering, like, oh, are they gonna like come in and like express their feelings, or do I have to do it, or like it's like you guys, it's like a waiting game here. It's like you guys are both waiting for somebody to do something. You know what I'm saying? And unless if somebody breaks down the, stoic persona, things are just not gonna progress. You know what I'm saying? The Empress. I see you guys having some. The outcome I got is with the Empress. Somebody here is gonna eventually go and make some sort of move, whether they realize it or not. The Empress is a major arcana. It represents major transformation. So I feel like somebody over here is going to express some of their feelings, and it's gonna be a very tempting kind of way. And what I mean by that is because I feel like eventually somebody is gonna like not be able to hold it in anymore, and they're gonna eventually come in and they're gonna want to express their feelings, their desires, and everything like that all together. And I feel like eventually it's gonna be during the time where you guys feel like you guys are comfortable enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe this situation or whatever you guys had might have been a little bit new. And I feel like you guys are still like trying to get used to this connection, but I feel like eventually things will progress. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, I would even go as far as to say some of you guys could potentially start a family with this person. If you guys are not looking for that, don't take that. But the Empress does represent fertility, so I do see the potentiality if that is what you guys are looking for. If not, then to be careful, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So basically, I am seeing somebody over here, expressing something. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to be coming in and expressing how much they have attraction towards this person, how they see like a potential future with this person. You guys are going to have some sort of communication. Some of you guys will be able to like offer, like, look at this. You see how she's wearing that crown, and then there's this crown on top of this sword? It's like somebody is going to be offering the other person like to be their partner, to be the person in their like partnership or something like that. So it's like even if you guys don't end up being in an actual commitment or whatever, it's like I do see some sort of foundation or a partnership that is being built. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I'm getting here, which is really interesting. For those of you guys that are single, I see a potentiality of you guys meeting somebody that is basically ready to be your guys' like mate and things like that. Some of you guys, like I said, could be having some sort of there's I feel like how you guys will know who this person is, you definitely have some sort of differences between each other, like cultural difference, race, ethnicities, or whatever. So I feel like your guys' soulmate is not gonna be like your guys' usual type. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna get you guys out of a little bit of your guys' like comfort zone when it comes to your guys' preferences. But I feel like if you guys learn to stop being like a hard ass on yourself about it and just go with the flow and explore those feelings and emotions, I do see a potentiality for you guys having like a commitment and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here for those of you guys that are single. So I do see somebody coming in. All right, some of you guys could also meet this person through online as well too. I feel like online might have some sort of significance if that makes any sense, right? If that's not the case, they could be a Cancer or air sign as well too. So let's go on to your guys' career and finances now. Page of Swords in reverse. What is this? Shoot. These cards are flying everywhere. The Temperance. What the heck? Some of you guys are already planning on giving up whatever this thing is. Whether you guys have your own business, you're self-employed or whatever, or whatever, self-employed, or if you guys are already working for somebody, I see you guys eventually giving up because you guys are. I see you guys like throwing in the towel and just being done with it. It's like you guys have given up even though you guys have just started. Some of you guys didn't even start and you guys are already given up. Oh. Some of you guys, there could have been some sort of drama that happened in your guys' workplace or whatever in your guys' business, and I feel like eventually you guys feel you guys are gonna like you guys are thinking about leaving. Some of you guys could have literally left actually. Maybe some sort of like maybe some of you guys like God forbid got terminated, or some of you guys like their business, your guys' business or the company collapsed and things like that. That's kind of what I'm getting here, and I feel like because of whatever sort of issues, it doesn't matter what you guys are in at the moment. It's like whatever happened, that major happened in your guys' company or business, it caused you guys to basically give up from even pursuing even more. And it's letting you guys know that some of you guys need to let go of these toxic mindset of feeling like, oh, I shouldn't go and pursue anything that I desire or want or anything like that because even if I do invest in it, then it's gonna fall and collapse anyways. It's like just because you guys had that experience in the past or you guys are going still through that experience, it's like it does not give you guys an excuse to give up and things like that, right? And I feel like that's a very bad mentality or mindset to be in. Like for example, like let's just say you guys started a business, right? And it's like you guys have worked so hard for it, you guys have invested so much time and effort into it, and because of something unexpected happened, your business went down or whatever, it's like because of that you guys have given up, you guys stopped putting any effort into it and even learning or progressing. And I feel like because you guys are giving up is a reason why things have collapsed. And what I mean by that is because with the devil, there's a good version of a devil, and then there's also a bad version of the devil. Right now, where you guys are at right now with your energy, you guys are in the bad version of the devil, meaning that you guys are already given up and saw things in a terrible state. And that way, you guys are at a low vibrational state. You guys don't even want to consider like trying or investing anything else just because of that experience, right? But it's letting you guys know there's also a good version of the devil where you can like stay consistent, stay obsessed with that passion that you guys have. I feel like some of you guys were lacking that obsession and that passion, and that is the reason why everything in your life, whatever it is in your guys' career and finances, just keeps on collapsing. So it's like letting you guys know, it's like asking you guys, what is something that you guys are passionate about? Something that just gets you going. Like you wake up early in the morning and that's like the first thing you guys want to do. Find that thing that ignites that fire within you, that brings that passion, and stay dedicated and stick to it. Because I feel like that no matter how difficult it is, even if your company or business ends up collapsing, you would do whatever it takes to go and still work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? And that is what's real, true passion about. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys could have also been spending your guys' money recklessly and you guys weren't taking into consideration or balancing out your guys' finances. I feel like if you guys don't learn to start balancing your guys' finances and like being careful with your guys' spending, some of you guys there could be some sort of issues when in regards to your finances coming out, like unexpected expenses. Some of you guys could be like evicted or kicked out of your guys' house. So make sure that you guys are taking good control and how you guys are spending your guys' finances, alright? Because I feel like some of you guys could also be recklessly spending your guys' money without taking any consideration into thought, alright? So be careful with that. Let me see what else here. Going into your guys's, sorry if I messed up your guys's, man, I messed up your guys's cards. I meant to use this one for the finances, but hopefully it will still work out. What about Aries's health? Nothing wants to pop up. I wonder why. How's Aries' health? Two of Swords. So for those of you guys that are contemplating on whether you guys should go and take a risk in a particular in a particular some of you guys are wondering if you guys should go and get something checked up and things like that. And it's letting you guys know that I feel like eventually you guys are gonna find some sort of answers on what is best in order to help in regarding to your guys' health. Some of you guys at first weren't really sure what it is that is going on within your guys' health, or how to fix your guys' health problems. I feel like eventually you guys will do so, especially if you guys have been having a lack of resources or finding the money to go and get some sort of thing done, whether that's like a surgery or some sort of health issue or whatever. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. That's only confirmation based. But if you guys know that that resonates, I feel like eventually you guys are gonna. I feel like some of you guys need to do a little bit more digging to find out. Let me see. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys need to do a little bit more digging to figure out how to be more financially independent. I feel like some of you guys need to first work on your guys' financial independence. For example, if you guys don't have insurance, like health insurance or whatever, I would say make sure you guys get the right health insurance. If you guys don't have the money, find the resources in order to get that extra money. There's a lot of nonprofit organizations or whatever for you guys to consider. I feel like it's out there. You just need to keep looking for it, all right? And I feel like that will help you in regarding to your guys' health. I feel like it's somewhere out there. You just need to kind of look for it, if that makes any sense. Overall, I do see your guys' health doing okay. I just feel like you guys need to you guys just need to find I feel like some of you guys are just having issues with the money part and things like that, and I feel like you guys will eventually get out of it, if that makes any sense. Alright, so what about for your guys' advice? Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. And it says, you do you. So a lot of you guys could be trying to listen to, into what other people are doing or follow other people's paths. Don't do that, because only you know what is best for you. You know, there are people that can go and help you out and give you some of their input or advice, but don't take everything that they say to heart, right? Because what other people might say may work for them, but it will not always work for you, if that makes any sense. Don't talk to anyone and don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So some of it you guys could be, like I said, some of you guys need to take a social media or a people detox, because I feel like a lot of people are pressuring you or trying to give you ideas, and that could be why you guys may feel discombobulated or confused. It's because of everybody's inputs and ideas that are being placed into your guys' head. So if you guys ever feel like you guys are confused, especially making a decision, take some time away from everybody, the internet, and everything, and just focus on you, learn to ground yourself, and listen to yourself and figure out what you guys feel like is best for you, not what everyone thinks is, not what other people say is good for you, what you think is best for you, right? This card wants to come out. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. And stop fucking whining. So I was getting this kind of feeling that some of you guys could be feeling down in the dumps, life is not going in your guys' way, like how we mentioned earlier with the strength in reverse. I feel like eventually you guys, like I said, will go through it. I just feel like it's just a minor bump in before you guys heading into your guys' next stage in your guys' life, your guys' next transformation. I feel like eventually you guys are gonna get out of it. These are just over exaggerated, but it's just kind of letting you guys know that eventually, you guys are gonna get out of the dumps. Things are gonna change and things like that. But also, don't forget that you yourselves are the only people that can go and change the world. You make that transformation as well too, not just the universe. If you want your life to change, if you want things to change for the better, you guys have also the capability to grab the bull by the horns and change your destiny as well too. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully, you guys like that. Even though I did mix up the cards, sorry about that. And I hope you guys like this video, found this to be informative, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.